Next slide, please. In addition to this slide, we have a lot of outreach staff. We have a drop-in center across from Stanford. But that middle bar, we have traditionally operated congregate interim housing, where people sleep in kind of dormitory type settings. We've operated for many years 10 of those facilities. We're going to be talking tonight about interim housing, kind of a modular village, but we also operate safe parking sites and kind of master leasing of motels, again, to kind of visibly and positively impact the unhoused situation and street homelessness. Next slide, please. So we operate throughout Silicon Valley and the peninsula. We're planning for and hoping to scale for growth. We believe that with facilities like this, geographically distributed, that we can have that visible and dramatic impact on homelessness. We've opened 2 sites in 2022. We've recently opened in Mountain View near the Costco, where we have 100 doors, and we're hoping to continue to grow in the years to come because there's a huge need out there. Next slide, please. The core of our services is case management. So when folks arrive at our interim sites, they get an assessment, and that assessment leads to a case plan. And that case plan is meant to serve as kind of a Google map, if you will, to exit homelessness. Our staff are a blend of people with lived experience and academics on many of the shifts, and they work together to be role models, to be mentors, to set limits, and to assist our clientele in having a safe place to live and, again, exiting homelessness. We train about 35 graduate students a year in social work and in psychology. People working on their hours in graduate studies. And in that service, they provide mental health services at all of our sites. Those practicum students, interns, master's level students. And we have 5 licensed staff that work on my team that's super.
And Brian, you seem to have frozen on our side. Perhaps.
How about
great,
now?
thank you. Yes, go ahead.
So can we have the next? I don't know how much I lost, but Consuelo, but maybe we could have the next slide. So all of our facilities are operated 24/7, 365. The environment is one that is safe for even the most vulnerable client, for our volunteers, for our staff. It's not knocking onto our sites, so that it's one in which people don't have to watch their back, where it's really a supportive community. Safety is the priority. Within the perimeter of our shelters, our interim housing sites, we focus on that community aspect, looking out for each other. Next slide, please. And finally, we, in a supportive community, we serve a diverse population. Almost 10% of our population are U.S. veterans. Our single adult Interim housing sites tend to be older folks. The average age is over 50. They're people that suffer from chronic health conditions, diabetes, asthma, hypertension, obesity. We serve a lot of geriatric folks. The LGBTQ plus community is unfortunately overrepresented in the population experiencing homelessness. As I said, we serve many families, but this proposed site, I believe, would only serve adults, singles, and couples. I look forward to your questions, and I will pass this on to the next speaker. Oh, I'm sorry. We have one more slide. These are on the left is our Mountain View project, which was completed in 21. It's always full to capacity. There's 12 families with minor children and 88 singles, adults or couples. And then you can see on the right projects that are in the pre-construction or design phase, two of which we expect to be beginning construction in the next couple months. All of them have site control and have drawings already. Very excited about those.